Well, good evening, everybody. I'm sorry we got started a few minutes late. We had a few little difficulties, but we're back on track. Thank you all for coming. We've got a full house tonight on a beautiful Monday night. We don't have many sunny Monday nights, so try not to keep you too awfully long. Tonight, originally we talked about doing brunch ideas, but we talked last week, and I had said if we got strawberries today, we would definitely do a strawberry night, so a strawberry aroma Monday. So that's what we are doing tonight. We're going to do a strawberry upside down cake, strawberry lemonade, strawberry salsa, strawberry fruit dip, and we're doing strawberries and cream. So we've got 5 strawberry recipes we're doing tonight. So we've got a busy night ahead of us. And if somebody will go back there and flip that switch in the back to turn the intercom off if you don't care. Thank you, ma'am. Well, I have a lot of ladies help me this evening. I thank you so much. And one of the ladies in our cooking class actually brought me this recipe, this strawberry upside down cake. That's the first one we're going to do. Really super, super simple. I sprayed a pan, 13 by 9 pan, got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I have crushed, I actually pureed instead of crushed. 2 cups of fresh strawberries. So I'm going to pour those straight into my pan. It's better if it's crushed. A potato masher would do wonders, but I decided I was going to throw them in the blender, but that's okay. Then you take a large box of Jell-O, a 6-ounce box of strawberry Jell-O. You can use sugar-free. That is perfectly fine. But you'll have to buy it in a smaller package. And you take this strawberry Jell-O and you just pour it kind of evenly over top of your pureed strawberries. And that does help thicken those strawberries. It acts as a natural thickener. So I'm going to pour this all the way across.
Did you grease the pan or anything?
Yes, ma'am. I did grease it. Yes, ma'am. We want no messes tonight. So this is kind of what it looks like right now. I'm kind of shaking it around there. All right, you do that, then you take half of a small bag of the mini marshmallows, which is 3 cups, and you just sprinkle this on top. I've got marshmallows going everywhere, don't I? All right. And you just sprinkle those on. What you have left you can store. Kids love to eat them. You take a yellow cake mix and you mix it according to the package directions. Super easy, you know. Just a yellow Food Club cake mix is great. You just pour that over. This is kind of a layered type cake. Nothing hard or troublesome about it. Cutting the strawberries is probably the longest thing, and sometimes we just need to take a moment. It kind of gives you a free moment to think after a busy day. And you just put this down on top. We're going to bake this in a 350-degree oven, like I had said, for about 40 to 50 minutes. Now, my experience today, it takes about 50. It actually takes 50 minutes for it to bake. We've got our timer set. Now, after it comes out, let it cool about 15 minutes. You can run a knife along it or whatnot. Then, seeing if I had my plate. I don't have my plate over here. I apologize. Then you can cut you a small piece of it or a large piece, whichever one you prefer. And it's got all these gooey I've probably not let it cool just long enough, but as you can see, it's a beautiful strawberry upside down cake. And it's got a nice little center to it also. You could do other berries with it.
Oh, so you didn't turn it upside down on the serving plate?
No, I didn't. Not yet. You can't. It does call for flipping it over, but mine's probably. I left it sitting here. It's still quite warm, so we probably got to stick it in the refrigerator a few minutes. But it's still pretty warm on the bottom. But you can flip it over. Do you all remember us doing the raspberry upside down cake last year? We used whipping cream in it. So the marshmallows kind of acts like the other little middle layer like the raspberries did. But it's super easy. You do store it in the refrigerator after you serve it. But it looks to be a wonderful cake. I've not tried it, but it smells wonderful while it's baking. If any of y'all come in here. We may have somebody. I think Miss Betty or this little girl right back here might be the first guinea pig, right? So that is our strawberry upside down cake. You saw how simple and easy it was. And it really, waiting for it to come out of the oven is probably the hardest part.